Hey everybody, Rachel Teedy here on this September 13th with a lot of stories that we're going to cover here. First, an Albany man has learned his fate after being convicted of murder. And this story is about Nicholas Higgins. He'll spend the next 23 years to life in prison. He was sentenced today in Albany County Court. The 30-year-old shot and killed Uzziah Brigman at the intersection of Ontario and Hamilton Streets back in January 2021. The victim's mother says her son was shot 17 times. Higgins found guilty of second-degree murder. The victim leaves behind a young daughter, 6 years old. We're also learning more about two teens who have pleaded guilty after the shooting death of a 20-year-old in Schoharie County. Devon Hunter and Jeffrey McGough, both 19 years old, admit they went into Connor Delaney's home in Richmondville, stole from him, and caused his death back in January of 2022. Hunter admits he shot Delaney multiple times. Delaney's dog, Bo, was also shot and killed. Hunter faces 20 years in prison. Both also pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter, felony robbery, and felony cruelty to animals. Hunter faces 20 years in prison. McGough faces 17 and a half. Another 17-year-old was also arrested in connection with this case. Sentencing is scheduled for November. Well, new regulations started today. This is for hunters and other people who might want to buy ammunition in New York State. And we first reported on this yesterday, but background checks are now required to buy ammo and antique firearms across the state. And there will be fees, $9 for gun background checks and $2.50 for each ammunition check. All of this it used to be free through the FBI and the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, but the state police will be taking over implementing those fees. Let's bring in first morning meteorologist Winnie Martinez, who is tracking the latest round of weather. A lot of people talking about Lee, but we're looking at a stretch of dry weather.
Yeah, we're looking good across the capital region, and Lee is very much a concern for our neighbors in Maine. However, we won't see the effects of Lee. We may see some building clouds and gusty winds, but we will stay free and clear as it relates to that hurricane. So currently, right now at Lake George, beautiful, 67 degrees, and we are finally in that dry stretch that we will see over the next few days. So those temperatures, as you see, by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we'll be in the 50s. So a cooler start to the day, and we'll see that cooler trend as we progress throughout the week. Here's a look at the first warning live Doppler radar. That cold front has made its way east, so those showers have wrapped up for the evening, and we'll have that cloud cover that will remain in place. But you'll see on this hour-by-hour forecast, we will stay dry as we trend into tomorrow morning all the way through Friday and into the weekend. So the weekend is looking to be a great one, but of course we have Lee looming right now off the coast of Maine. So you can see by Saturday early in the morning, we are expecting Lee to start to brush the coast of the Northeast, and this could bring effects to Portland, Maine, or any of the coastal areas of Maine. So right now that track is still TBD. We could see that track shift more easterly or westerly. However, it is expected right now to at least brush this coast of the Northeast. So here's that track of Lee yet again. Lee has already started its northward ascent. You can see by Saturday, it still remains a Category 1 storm. And by Sunday, we'll see Lee start to shift towards the coast of Canada and become an area of low pressure. Tonight, locally, temperatures are in the 50s, so a cooler night, and we'll have that gradual clearing. Less humid conditions are starting to build in, and we'll see those less humid conditions continue as we progress throughout the week. Tomorrow, high temperatures are in the low 70s, so cool, breezy, and pleasant for your day tomorrow. And a look at that 7-day shows that next weekend will be great with those temperatures in the mid to low 70s.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Monique. And she'll have more coming up on News Channel 13 live at 11 o'clock for us. But in the meantime, we have a lot of stories that we are covering, including the ones that you see on your screen right now. Dan Levy is also working on a story about scams in Bethlehem. So he'll have an update coming up on News Channel 13 live at 9.